Actually confused. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Usually I guess the Chihiro trial, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I feel like that was like, they didn't even give me a chance to solve that one. I'm ready. Hopefully I can finish the trial in one stream. We'll see. The Chihiro trial was ruined by Bacula's trolling. Kinda! Fuck that guy, dude. We still need to punish him. Punishment must be more severe. Alright, let's get in there. Oh shit. There we go. What the fuck? I don't know what the hell that was. Don't ask me. Don't ask me what that was. Text that was not there before. Alright, what the fuck? Did I talk to everybody?
Don't look at me!
You're super suspicious because you're like, oh, I never talked. I know, I never talked to her. Oh, here's this candy wrapper that was, you know, a fucking weird ass. Who died? It was Sakura. Our queen. Our queen died. What do we do? I don't know. What the fuck is? Anyways, I'm better. Only Hina had the guts to slap him. Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck? I don't know. All right. Might have been these two. I'm fairly certain that it wasn't the psycho girl. Man, if they really want to subvert expectations, Hina. I hope it wasn't Hina. I don't think it was Kyoko. I don't know who the fuck it is. I don't know who it could possibly be. Hatch! She's like the best character, man. What an asshole, making her the traitor and then, you know, he's one of us. No mistake about that. I don't know about... Oh, shit. I don't want to go in. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Grace, good morning. I have a theory. Did... No, I don't even have a theory. I don't know. I feel a chilling fear. Okay. Yo, Charlie, thank you very much for being a member for 20 months. Holy smokes. All right. Who killed? What? Yo, Amerly, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Doors open. Six of you, huh?
This is kind of depressing.
I hate this guy. You say that like it's not your fault that we're all that's left. Oh, that's a good new one. He sounds like a chain-smoking New Yorker. Crazy. Will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? Alright, here we go. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Yeah, we'll save. I'll abstain from the E-handy for now. Let's set some skills, shall we? Can I set all of my skills? I think I can. I didn't get any new skills. There's a lot of... Holy shit, there's a lot of skills. What? How much of the game have I finished? How can I... That's fine. Ichi. Good morning, brother. What the fuck? How much of the game have I... I'll check the E-handy. This is crazy, man. You still have like 15 hours of game? Holy shit. We're just gonna have to play. Because I don't know what the fuck is going on in this trial. All rise!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Okay.
Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Hina, calm down.
Whoa, deja vu.
Yeah, kinda true.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
It better not be you. Calm down. Stop. You're freaking me out, man.
Idiot.
Baka.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those three is a killer. She must have some reason for believing that. Don't indicate her, I'm joking. Always account.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
Wait. What was her account? Sakura had written notes to Toko, Byakuya, Yasuhiro. Okay. She had slid. Okay, so her account is that she invited them out to explain stuff. There's one thing that I've been thinking about. The yellow powder found on Sakura's foot, right? And then there's like footprints in the powder, right? From this, can we assume that the suspect only had business in this area? Is this Sakura? Did Sakura, you know, step in the nasty piss powder? I don't know. Yo, 4 milks, thank you very much for the raid. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Ex-legendary hero, thank you very much for the thank you very much for the super chat. Never trust booba lady, hips don't lie, the booba do. We'll see, we'll see. I have no idea who, you know, I don't know who done it. This is weird.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Nani?
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Concrete reason why Hina suspects those three, specifically. sure she's mentioned it before.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
Okay.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
You hated her?
That's
we have
the only
to-
reason you have her accusing us?
The only
That's
reason there.
low. That's about as low as you can
Oh, the hero is an idiot. Okay. Hero's like, no, Hero. We have more other reasons, you idiot. Okay,
It was one of you.
got it.
One of you killed Sakura.
Got it.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
We get to roast Hero.
Because
I'm
you
in.
all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Get freaking flapped, idiot.
No, that's wrong. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Does that mean one of them did it? Pocket sand! Let's go. Pocket sand.
The fact that Sakura...
I don't remember what. Polka dot candy wrapper. Monopolizes candy. Obtaining a piece would have been difficult to impossible. Okay. Pocket trash. Okay.
There's no way that's not suspicious.
Just a little
One of you
suspicious.
is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Is that it? Right there?
Come on. There's no way none of you went. At least one of you is lying.
There's a clear contradiction in something one of them said just now. If they didn't go to Sakura, how can they explain it?
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
Okay.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw...
Clapped, idiot.
No, that's wrong.
Shut up, Hero! You're guilty! Kill him! Just kidding.
Hiro,
Just kidding.
when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Poor Hero, yeah.
It was white with red polka dots.
Like my underwear.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's
Wait, why am I
gotta
on
be
auto?
the
Hold
wrapper
on.
from the candy
Hold on,
I gave
hold on,
Sakura.
wait. Why am I on auto? How do I turn off auto? Somebody teach me how to turn this shit off. What do I press? Bad taste? It's going too fast. I want to like be able to think about it. Space? I don't think space did anything. Auto mode. Ah, space key. Okay. There we go. It's got to be from the wrapper candy that I gave Sakura. Okay. Yo, Dianork, thank you very much for being a member for 20 months. With how big orcs seem here, sometimes I wonder if Randon is their version of a twink or even a bratty twink. Loving these streams, by the way. Thank you very much. I'd say I'm average size, you know? Maybe a little below average. I wouldn't call myself a twink. Just yet.
No, it's...
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
Okay.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
yeah, sure I got it from her,
oh.
but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
This is so suspicious. But what Hiro said can't be right. After the incident, yeah. That's when Sakura got that candy.
I got it!
I got it!
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it!
Damn it! I mean, I don't know. I'm innocent.
I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
What the fuck is this guy's problem?
Why the sudden hostility?
What?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
No. No, I think you fucking did it. Kill him.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Pretty suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
No, she isn't.
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Dreamy? Oh yeah, there's the freaking magazine with Toko written in blood. Dreamy, thank you very much for being a member for 20 months. Hi Randit, I'm so glad you're enjoying this wild ride of peak media from 2010. I don't know how I missed it. What the fuck was I doing in 2010? I don't even remember.
Huh? Proof? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking
Office
about
work,
her
yeah.
shining message. At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
No, you're mistaken. She wrote Oxot with a capital T at the end. She wrote Oxot. We've cracked the code. It was Oxot. Clap them in irons.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
She's let her on so easily.
See? See? Toko did it!
Shut up. Shut up, Hiro.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
It was him. Let's kill him. Let's beat him to death with hammers. It's fucking over, dude. Let's kill this dude.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
He did it. Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the message, the dying message, it was on the magazine shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
Okay.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
I love how we're all dogpiling this idiot. This must be what it feels like to be, you know, a viewer in my stream. It's just everybody dogpiling an idiot, and he keeps digging the hole deeper. Why do you hate Hiro so much? I see myself in him, you know? Farah, hello. Good morning. Okay. POV, you're shitting among us.
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
No, you're an idiot. We should kill you. I want to take a little bite. Toko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case it clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Okay. Hold on. Magazine dying message. I have some gunk on my glasses. Hold on. Ex-legendary hero. Thank you very much for the super chat. You see yourself him, but he's not going, yeah. He would. He would. All I need to do, you know, is come up to him with a knife and I can get him to, yeah, instantly. Inside this magazine, Toko's name had been written in blood. It's assumed that whoever wrote it used their finger to do so. Okay. One magazine had been put back upside down. I did forget that. Okay.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I hate this guy. He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But at the time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the
I might need to yoinka, you
when
know.
Ogre's body was discovered.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I don't know if that's true. He saw the dying message when he first found the body. Sometimes this game is not. Sometimes this game is not. You know, the language, something in translation got a little fucked up, I think. He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at the time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
What the f—
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
I don't get it.
No, that's wrong.
I don't get it. But okay, we're moving forward.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
Okay.
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation.
Okay.
And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Yeah, he's digging real deep. He wants to join the Vienna sausage grind set, but I need to confer with Cass. I think we're gonna reject him. We're both stupid, but he's too stupid to join us, you know? No, he's been rejected from the VSG.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah?
Was it you? Did you write it?
I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
I think you wrote it.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
No, I think you wrote it. Without a doubt. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Moment of truth. Oh, I hate this fucking shit.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
What the fuck?
The end is nigh.
I don't know.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh.
I don't know.
I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
I don't know how to play this game. Final strike.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
I don't know how to play this
I'm
fucking game.
completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
Renan does better without being able to see the dots. Kind of. I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote the dying
Because
message.
if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger.
Ooh.
But
A fingy.
both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Oh.
Say what?
So what? You did it, you freaking idiot.
Then, who did write it?
This guy. We should kill him.
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what
What
happened.
the fuck?
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
What the fuck? What?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
Okay.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
He's like me. I'll do anything you tell me to do if you
And when I got there...
Okay. Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple other people to meet as well. Oh, okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks. This guy sounds just like me!
That's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm gonna end it today. I'm going to end everything. Huh. Davina, thank you very much for the super chat. Hina does the Hiro does the worst murder of all time, asked to leave, kind of.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
Huh.
Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that.
That doesn't seem right. I'm pretty sure she got poisoned by the protein. Did she stuff him into a locker? Was he the one that was cooming in the locker? You freaking gooner! You're supposed to keep it inside, you little...
Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
Whose blood? I don't think she was bleeding at that point.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
Hold on. I'm a little suspicious.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
I feel like that's too simple. There's a bunch of shit here. How did the door get closed? There's a lot of shit going on. The protein, the coom on the locker. The powder. Suffered 2 blows to the head, not 1. Who took the queen figure? There's a lot of shit.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
We're gonna die, idiot. Just shut up and let us work.
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
Somebody needs to take Hina off to the side after this trial and be like, hey, Hina, I love that you're trying to help us. It's good. You bring that energy in, and it's really important to helping us all, right? But you have to stop trying to end the trial early, because if we did what you wanted us to do for the last 3 trials, we would all be dead. You would be dead as well. So we need you to bring the energy into the investigation, and maybe, you know, when we're on trial, be the backup, you know? Be the backup, you know? Give us a little pep, right? You're indispensable to the team. We need you. But that one thing that you do is gonna get us all killed. Exactly. We need you to be the backup dancer. There's one thing that Hiro's story just now does not explain.
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider
Yeah.
the case closed.
Yeah. What is it that Hiro did that doesn't make any sense? Why was the magazine hidden?
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Huh?
I think he ran away and then Sakura got up and like did her shit, you know? She started like arranging shit. I don't know why.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Huh.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
Was this Sakura?
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Why would Sakura do that?
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Huh. Toko.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important,
Okay.
that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
Shut up, Hiro. We've moved on from you. You're irrelevant now. Get back into the dog kennel. We should put him in a dog kennel. We should put him in a dog kennel and throw beans at him.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
Davina, thank you very much for the super chat. Hiro did not commit murder. He did not do it. Has to come back.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
Hiro isn't the real killer, and I have to prove that. Okay. Ah, shit. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, shut up. Status of Sakura's body. Traces of blood were found. Vomited blood. No injury or indication as to why she... Okay. Kyoko's examination. 2 blows to the head, not 1. No blood was found on either of her hands. 2 blows to the head. What was the last one? Yellow powder. Yellow powder. Okay, let's listen to it and then think about it.
And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Huh. Is that it right there?
After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer.
Okay. There was two attacks. Got it.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Right there. Okay.
No, that's wrong. If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Yeah.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
The rare Kyoko shade. Is she gonna clap back? Don't you have more rugs to pull? Mr. Cryptocurrency Investor?
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
That's coming from the corpse stamper. That's right. You strung up a body. You sicko.
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
It's the weight of the bottles.
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
Yeah.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle.
Okay.
But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Yeah, the queen piece is missing. I feel like it's starting to become clear. To me, it's not even a little bit clear. The connection must be... Okay. Give me an E. Give me an E. Give me an S. E. S. I got it!
Now I understand.
Chest thick.
That's it. The chess pieces.
That's the chess pieces.
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
Okay.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Okay.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was
A knight.
the knight,
Yeah.
if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
Where's the queen? Where's the queen,
I
Toko?
guess you don't know too much about chess, do you?
Oh,
Let me
she's
explain.
roasting the freaking serial killer.
In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
I hate this guy. Kill him.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case.
Okay.
That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
I guess so.
No.
Oh,
It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
I agree, Kyoko. I agree.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
I understand completely. It was exciting. This bottle was fully erect, Your Honor.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
Yeah.
And what is this evidence?
The weight. Right here, right? Wait. No. We weighed it, right? The Monokuma bottle experiment.
I got it!
I got it!
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
Ian, thank you very much for the super chat. Randon solves teenage murders ASMR while I work. Today's a good day. Yo, I hope you have a good day at work. Stay frosty, my friend. Stay frosty.
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
I can't imagine anything less sexy than Makoto Naegi and Kyoko Kirigiri. Is there a less sexy combo? I think that's basically it, right? I think every other combination is sexier. Hey, they're cute together? I don't know, man. It's because she was like mad at him for like an arc and a half. Makoto x Kyoko is like a sandwich with no filling. We need to make a bread sandwich. We need to make a... Makoto and Sayaka is like kind of good. Cause she fucking betrayed me! She's gonna let me fucking die! She was gonna kill all of us! The betrayal is like, oh, it's so good, it's so spicy, right? God forbid girls have hobbies. My hobby, betrayal.
And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Nani?
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime.
Wait. Robo Justice X Makoto? No, that has tons of chemistry. Are you kidding me? That's tons of chemistry. What are you talking about? Oh, Makoto Aoi? Robo Justice X Random is red hot. It's red hot. Hot. Get out of here. I will hear no more of it.
But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside.
Wait, where did it go then?
But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces.
Okay.
Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
Okay. There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by some bowling aficionados. Sakura's second attacker.
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
Okay.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle.
Okay.
Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow.
It was Toko? What is this?
Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
The art is so soulful. Look at it. Look at it.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
No! Is she the Coom Hands? Was she hiding in the locker?
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up, Hiro.
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
You know what? I respect it. I'm that kind of guy too. I'm that kind of guy too.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note.
Okay.
I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever.
Okay. Okay.
So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in.
Random Justice. Also my OTP. Also my OTP.
But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
Toko is literally in the locker gooning. She's sick.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
You had me at cum.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
Okay.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
The goon closet. The goon closet. Of course she would be like filling that fucking locker with her coom.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous.
Just like my dojins.
Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
It's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko. Okay. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element has been added to... Okay, show me. So far, you've probably been pressing the left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're going to have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. Select it the same way non-stop debate, Q key or the mouse wheel. Done. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. Educational purpose, you're just going to pretend... We're going to pretend that you're set to mean regardless just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you! What the fuck? Well then, good luck and have fun. I don't know how to play this.
It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you.
I don't know how to play this game. I don't know how to play this game.
It's a lie!
Why do I miss sometimes? Can somebody teach me?
That's enough!
Why do I miss sometimes?
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. admit nothing. I curse you.
Okay, final strike.
That's enough!
Locker handprint. What the fuck?
I curse you. That's enough!
You're on the floor? I don't fucking know, man.
I admit nothing. It's a lie.
Okay.
That's enough.
Glass shorts. I don't fucking know, dude.
I hate you. I curse you.
How do you reload?
No!
Okay.
That's enough.
This should prove it.
There we go. Okay. You were right. You're just too slow.
Did you know someone left a
slow.
handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking.
That is fucking filthy, dude. Listen. I'm the last person that's gonna judge someone for jacking it in a locker, right? That is filthy as fuck. You see that shit? They like, you know? They're like finger painting with their coom. Hear me out? All right, I'll hear you out, Emma. You tell me why that's okay. Genocide Jack in it. That's her new nickname. We're gonna call you Genocide Jack in it from now on. At least wait till the bros are here. No. No.
Does his handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
That face when you've been caught jacking it.
Yeah!
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay.
Okay, it's my handprint.
What the?
Dang, she
She
just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
Okay.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
I can't with this game.
What do you mean,
I
probably?
can't.
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
It's pretty good.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on.
Okay.
So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
And while you're in there and indulge in a session and a half. Dutch Chairman, thank you very much for the super chat. I bet the boy smell dealers got to her. Made her do it. Toko did nothing wrong. I don't know. The rules of conduct for jacking it, you know? She's breaking a couple rules, you know, of decorum.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
These two are so stupid.
Well, that's awkward.
I hate this guy.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker. and put the magazine back on the shelf.
Okay. EDMG, thank you very much for the super chat. Toko, speak it. Speak. Heel. Roll over. I can't do that. Anyway.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Was it a hurry?
Imbeciles, all of you.
Amateurs.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
Did she start like waking up again?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling.
Okay.
And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
Okay. Okay.
When I saw all that blood, I
Oh,
fainted.
she
Right there
faints.
in front of the magazines.
Yeah, she's not good at blood. I remember that.
I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her? You mean? Uh-oh.
Guess who's back?
Look at that raw sexual energy.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
That's interesting. We don't actually share our memories. Is Genocide Jack or
So
herself?
I can't really say what was going on.
Okay.
But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake.
I like this picture. I like it. It's good. She's the idiot! Could you imagine being forced to work with a serial killer? Oh, that would be torture.
Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise.
Okay.
I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible!
That's so funny.
No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
That's why you kill? This is crazy. An adorable boy? She's hunting for that boy smell? This is crazy, dude.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Oh!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
Okay.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
You tried. That's good. Keep talking like that, and Hina's
Well
gonna.
then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
Are you the killer? You look like the killer. Are you the killer?
No, not quite yet.
Is she the killer?
Huh?
Oh no, she's a killer.
Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Oh my god. Your wish is my command, darling. Don't clip that. Don't use that for your nefarious purposes. Don't fucking clip that. That line read was so gross. Fucking weirdos. It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... You wish you could moan like... Oh, hold on. Assassin Sakura. The yellow powder.
I was just...
Hold on. Traces of blood. There's no injury or indication as to why she would have vomited blood. Okay. What else is there? Yellow powder. Yellow powder is found on...
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Huh. Huh. So she got up?
I was just sleeping peacefully.
Seated in a chair. Got it. Got it.
And all
Right
of
here.
a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me.
Got it.
I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
We got it.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Okay. Okay.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Huh. Evidence to prove that there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. Ah! The magazine shelf bloodstain. I got it! Okay.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf.
Okay.
The bloodstain by the magazines is proof of that.
Yeah.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
I don't know.
All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
You guys are like a freaking comedy club.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
Where did she hide the scissors?
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
oh, that part's easy.
What?
After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason why there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because I was in the locker.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open.
Yeah.
So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Yeah.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
I like this one. This is one of my favorite. What would you call it? PNG. One of my favorite Toko PNGs. This is really good.
You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well,
Yes,
can't
and
imagine what else could have killed her.
poison.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Poison. Yellow powder for sure. What was Aoi's account? Hold on.
What was it?
Ah, I'm pretty sure it's the yellow powder. Yellow powder was found in the instep of Sakura's foot, right here. What flavor is the poison? Bubblegum.
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
It would have to be written in there. One place where I might find a clue. The Monokuma file? Really?
What was it that killed Ogre?
No other injury? Some point the victim suffered violent vomiting of blood. Okay. Got it.
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, what was it?
Okay. Oh, am I almost dead?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
No, that's wrong.
I vomit blood all the time and I'm fine shaking my head. You should
According to
probably
the
get that
Monokuma
checked out.
file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death.
Okay.
In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
Okay.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You checked in her mouth? You checked in her mouth? Excuse
You
me?
even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Poison.
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Yeah.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
Oh no. That's a good one too.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
Okay, tell me.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Okay.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Chem C9.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
Huh.
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C.
Okay.
In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
A. I got it!
The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Who let her have those scissors? I think it's been established that she custom makes her own murder scissors, right? Which is kind of crazy to think about.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
Why wouldn't they just put it back
I mean, this.
in Section C? Couldn't believe my eyes. Oh, this could look really bad. This image with just like a minimum of Photoshop magic could be really bad. I think we're gonna have to end the stream. Did they know? What do you mean, Randon, please? What do you mean, Randon, please? You think it's my fault? You think I had a gun to the artist's head? You think I had a gun to the artist's head and I was like, draw it like he's, you know, chug-a-lugging a peen? Like, what do you think I did? This game was made in 2010. I didn't even know that it existed. How could you put this on me? How could you put this on me? This time travel? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. He's maintaining eye contact. Peak form, Byakuya. Peak form. Incredible.
Huh? Master?
We're so shocked at what we're seeing. How we can do so much. I gotta stop reading dojins, man. You know what? Big Ham, I need you to hold me to this. No more dojins for 6 months. All right. We're going sideways with the content. No more dojins. No more dojins for 6 months. This is crazy. Byakuya was as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
It's full of protein powder. Protein drink.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water. You can't just swallow powder. It'll stick to your throat.
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Protein.
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Protein.
Sure. Do whatever you like.
It's protein powder.
Huh?
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder.
Huh.
Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which means conversely, the poison must have been in. Could it be? Okay. Pyro thank you very much for the super chat. Live by the protein, die by the protein. Hell yeah. All right, give me an R. Give me a T. Give me an E. Give me an N. Give me an N. Give me a D. Give me the D. Give me the D. Thank you for the D. Give me an I. Give me an I. Give me an N. I got it!
Now I understand. The poison must have been poured into the protein can.
Okay.
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Okay.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can.
Huh.
Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Oh. A protein
got it.
drink.
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
Huh?
What?
You killed her, Hina!
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Me!
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Evidence it has to be. Must be what we found in front of the shelf. The gum locker. Source of the powder. Footprints in the powder. Here. The powder on the floor is assumed to come from this. According to Bianchi, the powder would have been spilled after the incident took place. Footprints?
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point.
Martin, what's up? Do we have it? Do we got it?
They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected.
Okay.
What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
What? What?
The footprints. They're mine.
What?
Hina?
What? Ice cream head. How could you?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then, Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
What?
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
For sneaking.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Oh, he didn't want to look at my beautiful little feet. I get it. I thought he was coming on to me, but he was just trying to make sure that I wasn't the murderer. No. Then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. Ribians! Are you the murderer? No, unlikely story. Show me your feet.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
That left one other person. Just Hina. Okay.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
We should go back to that picture of you chugging the poison one more time.
Well, it's just...
That's what I can't
the
believe.
two of them were so close.
Yeah.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
Dawn. Thank you very much for the super chat. Hello, Rander. What size of shoe do you wear? Do you really want to know? What up, by the way? All right, I'll only tell you. Don't answer that. All right. At the advice of my attorney, Ribians Esquire, I will not tell you what size shoe I wear. Clown shoes? The advice of my attorney, I don't know if I can tell you that, Don. I'm sorry. He hates us. His ref sheet says 16 wide. Exactly.
Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
What about the locked door?
I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Huh.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
Iwashi, hello.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it!
Hold it!
I'm not convinced.
I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I kind of hate this guy too. And Varsha, were you here for the picture of him chugging the poison? It's pretty good. Yeah.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism.
I joined a little late though, so I didn't see who died until they brought it up in court. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Oh yeah, I'm winking, you know?
But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
The locked room, right? Did Sakura lock the room herself?
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Did Sakura ask Hina? Did Sakura switch out the poison, then ask Hina to give her a bottle of protein powder to make Hina the killer? And Hina doesn't know that she's a killer. Is Sakura trying to get Hina out of the game, and she's trying to like kill everybody else to get her best friend out of the game?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
I think Sakura poisoned herself to get Hina out.
And if I do?
Oh man, we haven't seen the butthead in a while. Oh. Can I get a 1 to 10? You're all judges. Rate that butthead. I give it like a 9.5 out of 10. A 10, a 9, a 10, 8.5, 8.5, 6, a 3. You're being facetious. Don't, Albo, don't put it as 0. Don't be, you know. I was gonna say something, but I have nothing to back this up because I don't actually know anything about the Olympics. I was gonna be like, don't be that one Norwegian judge, you know, scoring a figure skater, right? That double triple axel was a little bit shaky. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10? Really? 2 out of 10? For some reason, I just think, you know, whatever. 7.2, it's a bit off center and fairly flat. But the asymmetry, you know, is what makes it so, you know. Brandon, just because you thought it was good doesn't mean it's good. It's true. I do like the butthead though.
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Okay.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it,
It just doesn't
it
fit.
just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint?
Yeah, she didn't know that she was gonna be killing her.
It's too obvious.
Yeah.
Too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
Yeah.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
If it doesn't fit, you must have quit.
You didn't notice?
This is pretty good.
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
Bit more detail.
Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
She didn't know it was poison.
Hina, please. I'd like to know too.
So Sakura switched it out. The poison, the yellow powder on her foot indicates that she got attacked twice, and then she stumbled over to the chem room, switched the poisons out, and she knocked a bottle over, and then she went back into the room, and then Hina came in, and then she asked Hina to get her a bottle, and then Hina was a protein, and she's like, okay, and then she got her the protein, and then she drank the poison and died. And I think the goal was to get Hina out. I think.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
She's lying. The footprints don't go over to Section C, you little idiot, you fool.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
Why are you trying to get yourself killed?
I see. Okay then, go on.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on a second. What happened? What happens? What happens if she's not the killer? And what I'm saying is right, and Sakura's technically the killer. Does everybody die? Because Sakura can't escape, right? Sakura's dead. She's technically the murderer. Like, everybody died. Like, nobody wins. Everyone except the murderer dies. But John, in my scenario, the murderer is actually the murder victim. It's a suicide. That's crazy. What is she doing?
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
I don't believe this.
That story you just told. First, you went to Section C to get the poison, then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
If that's true. Isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being
Big Mac! Woo! Big Mac! This is a good one. That's a really good nickname. Big Mac. We call him Big Mac. Because much like the real Big Mac, He's getting smaller and smaller all the time.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. I don't think there's a way for me to predict anything. Footprints in the powder, for sure. Yeah.
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
That it?
And that's where I
Oh,
switched
fuck.
the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section
No.
A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it
Okay.
and left the chem lab.
Okay.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah. Got it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
Where were the footprints? What direction were they facing? Got it.
First, I went to Section C.
Okay. Okay.
That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to...
Got it.
No, that's wrong.
Shut up, Hina! You're not guilty. We're going back into the
You said you
grinder.
went to get the poison from Section C.
Why are you trying
And
to kill
that's
all
where
of
you
us?
spilled the powder, right?
Byakuya is like the shitty jury who just wants the accused to die so he can go home, but then we all die. It's crazy. We're all gonna die. It's insane. We're all gonna die. Bacula, stop it. We're all gonna fucking die. Goaty. Good morning, brother. We're playing Danganronpa.
What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein.
Why are there no footprints?
But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Dun 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 dun.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left the footprint. Oh.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
What the?
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
You lied to us! You lied to us! Yeah, her tiny hands are shaking.
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
We should kill her for that, Ribians. We should. 120% inflation.
The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A.
She just ignored it. Yeah.
So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Mods, lick her hair. Confirm that
well,
it's delicious chocolate.
see,
What the?
Nani?
What the hell? What's going on here?
Oh, you're wrong, idiot. Alright, Varcher, let's have a hearty laugh at this fool. Look at him. You're wrong. You're wrong. You lose, idiot. Ha ha ha. Oh, get dunked on. Get fucking dunked on, idiot.
And the footprints aren't the
Yeah,
only
everybody
problem
point
with
and
her
laugh.
account.
What?
Nani?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
Yeah, get him, Kyoko.
I did?
This game is peak. It's so good. It took 4 cases and like 20 hours to get to this point. We wanted to see this man fall. This is the first time we've seen him go. He's sweating. Look at this. Ah, $4 billion. You could still sweat, you fucking bloodless piece of shit. That's right. I am fully erect. Oh, it feels so good to see him sweat.
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue.
Oh!
A truly
Oh,
grave
she's
oversight.
twisting the dagger! She's twisting the dagger! She's twisting it! Alright, let's go see what he looks like. Oh!
Just say it already. What is it you think you found?
Oh, are you mad? Oh, does little baby Bacula want his fucking baby bottle? Oh, that's okay, baby. Here's your formula. Oh, is baby Angie? Oh, here. Just drink your little bottle. So good. You mad, bro? You mad?
I found this.
Oh, Kyoko stonks are going through the freaking roof, brothers. Piece of glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle.
Okay.
And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
Oh! You know like the the gif with the guy that like just owns someone and then he crosses his arms and all of his friends are like, oh! And then there's one guy that moves from left of screen to right of screen, like Edvard Munch's scream. Oh, that's me. I'm the guy with the scream. Kyoko's on fire! Oh, you can own Byakuya!
But what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then.
Oh.
Makoto, why don't you explain it?
I'm gonna fumble it. No. I'm too horny right now. Kyoko, please continue. No, I'm too horny. Cover up the nipples. You know, it's like, no, you have to.
Huh? Me?
You're fumbling the baddie. I fucking love this game. No, hold on. Every pinch is a chance. If I can have some part in making Byakuya feel this way, I'm gonna finish. Hold on. We have an opportunity here. Oh. All right. We can't fuck this up. We can't fuck this up.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
The shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. The rec room window? It's not the Monokuma bottle. That's like red brown. Not the poison. It's the rec room window. What? How did it get in there after we what?
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
What?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it? Wait, where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? According to what Hina told us, section A of the shelf.
I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina?
Go back to Byakuya. Get out of here, Hina! You no longer arouse us with your ice cream here. Go back to Bacula.
And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
And everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room.
After we shattered the glass?
It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked.
What?
There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
Yeah. Who did that?
Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
Oh.
That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Oh. Oh.
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Because we didn't see it? And the protein bottle was on top of the glass. On top! Naked to the eyes! Like a hoe!
We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about a rant about pizza. Just ignore me. Bro is molding?
You're right. We do need to explain that.
Like 80% of my humor is just parroting something else that I found funny. That's it. That's just all of my humor. Trust the butt fed. Wait, Randon, are you not wearing pants right now? I'm not wearing trousers. I'm wearing something that will cover my shame, you know? But I'm not wearing, you know, slacks or zip-up pants, you know? You're right, we do need to explain that.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh? What the fuck is
this? It
this?
has to do with the protein can.
Okay.
After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Did you kill her? Did you switch out the poison?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Wow, little grasshopper, perhaps there's very many things in this world that you do not know. Maybe you should go back home, go to Daddy's library and check the Togami library and see if it's in there. Can you see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I thought not. Freaking idiot. The reason why she can say that is because there's evidence. Okay. There's proof that someone brought the protein can into the rec room after it was opened. Make your argument. It's the empty protein drink, for sure.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind.
Yeah. Wait, let me double check. Yeah, there's like glass on top. The shards of glass from the window that was broken to get into the room were found both around and underneath the container.
It absolutely was not in there.
Yeah.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time.
Why is that such a big thing?
It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, we fucking. Can I say it? Can I say it? We countered
remember
him.
how there was broken
With
glass scattered all around the room, right?
Oh, we got him. El Manga, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. This is a huge win for us. We got him. He's becoming unhinged.
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. He also found pieces underneath the can.
Nani! This is like when Seto Kaiba gets Exodian. Please, new expression.
What?
Yes! Yes, I knew it! I fucking knew it! Oh, look at that expression. He's getting fucking Exodian right now. Woo! Oh, it's so good.
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
And now the backshotter has become the backshotted. It's the circle of life. We win.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can.
As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison and not the protein
But
can.
once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Dun 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 dun.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why.
And now we reach.
The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle.
Yes!
Knowing exactly what it was.
We're geniuses. Praise me. Friends, Randonites, aunties, praise me. Praise me.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Oh, man, it's so good.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
We taught our rich little doggy some manners. Get on your knees and bark for me first before I tell you. Get on your knees and bark. Ruff, ruff. Please, Master Makoto, please tell me. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. I think it was Sakura.
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
Oh, what?
What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
It's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Davina, thank you very much for the super chat. Bacula now, maybe tricking some guys with crypto is bad. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Let's do it. Oh no, is it this one? Oh, I hate this. Why are they making me play? I don't
You're
wanna...
a liar! What are you saying?
I don't wanna...
Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong!
I don't know
You're
how to...
wrong.
I don't know how to do this. I don't know why
You're
sometimes it
wrong.
doesn't lock on.
I hate you!
I don't know why...
You're a liar!
Hold on.
What are you saying? Wrong!
I don't know why
You're
it misses.
wrong.
I don't know why
telling
it misses.
you,
I don't
did
know.
it.
All right,
Stop
we have to stop. How come I can't
You're a
lock on?
liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
I don't.
You're a liar!
understand.
Wrong! You're wrong!
I don't know how to play
Stop
this fucking game.
talking.
This
I
game.
hate you!
All right. Somebody explain this game to me. Random click on the circles. I can't move my mouse, you know? The white dots is literally just a rhythm game. Okay, but they didn't teach me the fucking rules, right? Click it when it's in the center. Okay, then what does the right mouse button do? How do you lock on? What does the right mouse button do? It locks onto the speech. Why does it miss? The left click shoots. So I was under the impression that you click on the right button, lock on. Exactly. Very confused. Why does the lock on miss? Because you're not clicking on rhythm. They did way back. Tab reloads. You have to time it. Right click, right, left. Because you mistimed it. Only go by sound, not by the screen. Wait, only go by sound, not by the screen. Okay, let's try that. But I don't know, I did this on the PS Vita when I played. Feel the beat. I have no rhythm. I have no rhythm. I feel like this is like not a good game though. Okay.
Is this really the end for all of us?
Yeah.
I refuse to give up yet.
I just right click at circle, left click at just go no brain. Please press space when the dots appear.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong!
I don't
You're
know.
wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking!
Okay.
You're a liar!
What does this do? What is it?
Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
I don't know what to do. What am I? Oh my fucking god. I hate this game.
You're a liar! What are you saying?
I don't get
Wrong.
it.
You're wrong!
What the
I'm telling
fuck
you,
am I-
I did it! Stop talking!
What?
You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong!
This game's fucking...
Wrong! You're wrong! Do you have any kind of proof?
This should prove it.
Oh my fucking god. I think we're wrong, guys.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did.
Okay.
The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
Okay, okay.
That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Okay.
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
She was the one that
And it was only on her
swapped it.
instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
Yeah. That minigame is in every Danganronpa game. No! Backed by popular demand, the game. It's like, come on, man. I don't like this one.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first
Yeah,
place?
why?
The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
Yeah.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura. Connection between Sakura and the poison. Unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. It was me! I did it! Yeah, we got you, idiot. It was you.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
Okay.
What?
It's the gift that keeps on giving. It just gets sweeter and sweeter.
The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
You could fly?
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up.
Yeah, who gets executed?
Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life.
Who put the bottle in?
And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room.
Okay.
And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Why did Hina do that?
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right?
Oh.
I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room.
Why? Why?
When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
But why? She was feeling silly?
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
I got everyone.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground.
Why?
Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
It's true.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Huh.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
Why?
As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death.
Why?
That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
You fucker! You have no right to be... You... We don't know what her motives are. Why did you do the same shit with Chihiro, you freaking psycho? How dare she consciously deceive us? How dare she? Advarcher, kill this man! Kill him! This is crazy! How could he be like so... This... It doesn't make any sense. He's a Scorpio, let him live. I'm like the cow that's like swimming across the river, and he's the scorpion on my back and he stings me. It's like, but now we're both gonna die. And he's like, no, I'm not gonna die. I'm rich. I have $4 billion. It's like, what? That doesn't make any sense. The cow.
No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
Why? I don't understand.
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is.
Why is she doing
Actually,
this?
no. You're right.
Davina, thank you very much for the super chat. Oh God, is this what I'm like? This is awful. Kind of.
You have to end this properly.
What? Why did she do that? What the hell is this? Oh, okay. Something like that. Act 2. She hides. Okay. Gives Hiro a candy. Okay. Bonks you know? Give it a little bonk. Okay. Why does he look like a twink here? It's pretty good. he's so Bishonen here. Look at him. He de-aged. Okay, you're gonna add that. Yeah. Left. What's this? I honestly don't know what goes here. Hold on. That's Toko and he runs. What the fuck goes here? She puts the magazine back and then question mark? Fuck goes here? Not this one. Not this one? This? Doesn't seem right. What? What is this? I don't know what that is. Ran away? Okay. Drinks the poison. Okay. Picks up the poison. Okay. Runs. Like that.
The killer is you! This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
Okay.
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko.
Okay.
She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Wait a second. Did Monokuma force Sakura to kill someone? Monokuma was like, you have to kill someone or, you know, I'm gonna get the hostage. So Sakura chose to kill herself rather than kill anybody that's in the group? Because I totally would have killed Bacula. She's way better than Bacula. We'll call him Tabacula.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
Okay.
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room.
Okay.
Next to arrive was Hiro.
Oh.
When he got
So-
there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
He's so cute. Look at him. He bonked her? Yeah.
Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it.
Okay.
Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime.
Okay.
He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
Okay. Okay. So attempted murder
But
right
of course,
there.
Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
Okay. Oh shit. Fuck. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't... What? I don't get it. I feel like it's not... Is it this one? This is not... Oh, it's upside down! Oh! The magazine is upside down. I see, I see. Okay. I didn't know what that was.
The killer is you! But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down.
Okay, okay.
Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes.
Okay.
She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted.
El Mangaka, thank you very much for the super chat. Actually, don't get to catch you live on weekends, but it's the anniversary of my birthday a few days ago. How do I allocate points to my skill? Happy belated birthday. Happy birthday. How do I allocate points to my skill tree? The easy way to do it. The easy way to do it is to click the auto level up. You know? You don't need to consciously do anything. It's just whatever you're doing over the past year the most, it got better. Auto allocate. Final answer.
This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura,
Okay, okay,
and she freaked out.
okay. Bonk.
And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her.
Okay.
This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece.
Okay.
And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
Okay.
But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture.
Why?
And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
Why?
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves.
But why?
In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort?
I love how the shadow had big titties. Did you see
Was
that?
you, Hina.
The perpetrator's shadowy figure had big old titties this time. This is crazy.
That's the full truth of the case.
But why? Qua? Is she a chocobo now? She even has a little hair thing like a chocobo.
Sakura took her own life. And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
I am now more intelligent than you, Bacula. It is I who is the Giga Brain, and now you are the Smooth Brain.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized?
You're an idiot, Bacula.
We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Alright, we're a part of the Kyoko fan club now. We're Kyoko fans.
See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Never thought I'd die fighting side by side with a Fed. This is a strange world. Normal Mar, thank you so much for being a member for 20 months. Kyoko rules. She does kind of rule. Kyoko definitely queued up with randoms in a MOBA. This is pretty good. How about with the friend? I could do that. What about side by side with a butthead? This is pretty good. Oof. That's fine. Oh, baby. 92 Monokuma coins? Oh.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
Okay.
I can feel my energy draining out of me.
Would you like some protein powder?
Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
But why? I don't understand.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. I'm cleaning my glasses just a second. But why?
My entire
Okay, we're done here!
existence!
What did you say?
So that was the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us. It's true.
What are you thinking?
And yet you... Why did you... What if she throws that back at him? Oh, it was too easy. It was too easy. I wanted to make it more interesting. If it got to that point, I would have let you guys know that you guys were idiots and you fell for my ruse. And he's like, that's crazy. Why would you do that? It's like, yeah, why would I do that, Bacula? What kind of fucking psycho would do that? Huh? See how stupid it is?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there. Shut up, Hiro. You're also in shit creek. You bonked her on the head for no reason.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. Nani? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because you all pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't be... I let her be the only one that died. What? You were gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
What?
You're serious? That's...
What is this?
Still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. Sakura's suicide note. That's crazy. Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... You don't have to worry about me, I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this, it's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
Tried to protect me, but because of me...
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt. Because of me? My friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked me to meet with them. She asked to meet with them.
Huh?
You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. They'll all gang up. You once, even you.
Hina.
Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy. I have no enemies! I have no enemies! Yes. Me when someone on the internet gets mad at me for something that's not my fault. I have no enemies.
They're friends.
They're friends. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you had just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... You trampled all over her feelings. Then you did the unthinkable. No, you definitely tried to kill her and then planted fake evidence. You're a shithead. We should kill this guy.
What are
mean?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
You don't have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that. That's what her suicide note means. So instead of waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
Okay. Wait right there, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
So glad I got to meet you. What's wrong? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Oh! Wait, why did he smack her with the bottle? And Varsher, it's because he panicked. She sat down to like wait and he got scared, so he took a bottle and smacked her in the back of the head with it. She was not acting aggressively towards him at all. He just fucking attacked her. Unfortunately for him, he's very weak and he's a coward. It's also because he's a dumbass. It's attempted murder, right? He was planning on like killing her. Yeah, Hiro sucks. We hate that guy.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
I'd like protein. Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. A preemptive coward. That's me. You know what? I'm changing my... Hold on. Ichi, that's brilliant. You're a goddamn genius. That perfectly encapsulates randoneering. President Dirty of Dirtlandia. Preemptive coward. You know what? I'm gonna keep the Dirtlandia title. Hold on. Discard changes. Preemptive coward. I hate Twitch. I don't actually hate Twitch. Twitch just scares me. Okay. I'm a preemptive coward. Did I misspell preemptive? I don't think I did. To be honest, self-defense kill there would result in you being blackened. I think so, because self-defense killing still counts. Dutch Chairman, thank you very much for the super chat. Randon, how long has somebody to be considered dead before digging them up for it to be archaeology instead of grave robbing? I am of the personal opinion that like once you're in the ground, you know, I mean, the day after, it's archaeology. That's just my opinion. You just have to do it with a clipboard and be affiliated with a university, you know? I'm an archaeologist and I can answer this? Xenoburbs, tell me. Is there an answer? This guy robs graves? Listen. Hold on, let's hear the actual archaeologist give me the, you know? Archaeology doesn't study people though, it studies buildings. Oh. Stay away from me when I die. I'm gonna be front and center at your funeral, assuming that I outlive you, which probably not. I'm gonna mourn you loudly like this. Are you guys ready? I'll do it for free too. No! No! It should have been me! No! Ah! There you go. What if it's for a bit? I'm a professional mourner. Exactly. I'll mourn for each and every one of you. That's an honest. That's 100% truth right there. It was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she asked for, and when I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf, Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could, but by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura.
Please!
Let me in. Oh, please open the door. This is kind of sad, man.
Why?
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 Why? Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses just like every other person. If she got cut, she bled. If somebody hurt her, she felt it. That weakness is normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I didn't blame her. I hung out with her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. That just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to... You shut up, Byakuya. You just fucking sit in your timeout corner. You did your best to make... Could somebody please call him out in-game? Makoto, could you call him out for the Chihiro thing? I'm like, it's fucking driving me crazy. Magic Sword King, thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. Brandon, if I die before you, I want you to go full Leland Palmer in Twin Peaks and leap on the casket and flip it over. Done. I'll do it. I'll do it. I need to watch that first and get the vibe and the tenor, but you know what? Done. It's a pact. Please don't die before me. Please, I'm begging you, die after me. It could be 1 minute after me. Okay? It's so good, please watch it. I might. Okay. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. I don't think she hated any of us. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
Hey!
It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion of what her suicide note went.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me...
In other words...
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
Yes, indeed!
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course!
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already...
Too bad!
Oh, I wrote that one! It was all me, baby! I hate... Monokuma really pulled a source. I made it the fuck up. What are you gonna do about it? Source, I made it the fuck up. Do something about it, punk. You won't.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then you lied to me? You lied to me.
Unbelievable.
Don't say lie. It sounds so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little...
Damn it!
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything.
Boom.
Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Davina, thank you so much for the super chat. Monokuma, the kind of guy that drinks Benadryl? Exactly. He's like, I'm bored. Chugs Benadryl.
Phew.
Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys.
Shing!
So what's the problem? This is all a part of the production process. Okay, scene and cut.
And?
So then what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you been ever curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. It just gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Did you get on with it?
Yes, indeed.
All right, here we go.
Hmm.
My good friend Hina. My good friend Hina. There is something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo.
Not the
and
dojo!
demanded I become their tool.
Not the dojo! You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it.
Okay.
That's how I saw things.
Okay. However, that was my greatest weakness. Because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was that the incident involving Sayaka. Okay? At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we had reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Huh. Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive. The mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
let's fucking go, Sakura. Well, you shouldn't have killed yourself. You should have just, you know. You should have just hung out with us. That's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Let's go. Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic. Or maybe just ironic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
Huh. But unfortunately, it's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
Huh. My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
This is a long letter. I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe. And above all, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
This is crazy.
Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. She sacrificed so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible. This is sad, man. This is fucking sad.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason why I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. The dojo is not a building, Sakura. The dojo's not a building. If you survive and we all get out of here, you could rebuild the dojo. You could be the head instructor, the master, the you know? Didn't have to be this way, man. I'm sure your family would say the same shit. The dojo is just a fucking building. As long as you stay alive and you teach bunch of noobs, dojo's still there, man. Fuck. It just sucks, dude. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, then if I can keep you from killing each other. You know she didn't do it for the dojo at this point? I don't know. I feel like... I don't know. That's enough for me. This is the path that I've chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. Use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Bakula, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing it. That's why she had the poison in her pocket. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully, then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible.
Even Byakuya? Especially Byakuya. But especially Toko.
Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
What the fuck?
But...
I didn't understand how she felt, not at all. I thought we were close and still...
What are you gonna do?
In the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
oh,
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it. I hate this guy. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, because of her stupid meddling, the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
Hmm? First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Hmm? Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Shut up, Hiro! You're next, motherfucker! You bonked her on the head, you freaking idiot! Misplaced hatred.
Well?
You attacked! I don't blame her! What do you blame her for what? You fucking bonked her on the back of the head, you freaking idiot!
Ooh-hoo.
Bouwa? Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered because the one we needed to destroy is you, nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go.
How strange.
But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemies each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of... What? What? Wait! Everly, what the fuck is that? It's like a bird. Is that an omena? It's like a omena. emote is funny.
Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear from this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement, which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on here? Now I only have one thing to look forward to,
It's all clear now.
and that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks that they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go. She's like a golem-like creature. The mastermind turns out to be a guy. Maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone?
Hey,
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning?
Nyeh.
How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
Punishment time?
What?
The Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna...
But
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can't sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bare times one rule.
Listen up.
Spent so much time preparing my special punishment. Don't do it to the corpse. Do not desecrate the corpse, you fucker.
Yoo-hoo!
Special guest.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
It better not be me. No! No, not my ChatGPT twink. No! Excavator destroyer. Oh, come on! What the fuck? You!
Oh no!
You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk! I really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for a post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. All about the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at.
So,
This is how dangerous it could be. Still, I have to do this.
but
I can handle it.
still.
So it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
What Tyler 1 does to his laptop after missing a single last hit in League of Legends. Yeah. Alter ego's words raced through my heart and soul. My disbelief gave way to raw anger. You had me at raw. Naris, thank you so much for being a member for 20 months. You gotta give props to Monokuma. It takes a considerate amount of skill to use an excavator like that. It's true. It's true. Shooting out of my mouth? How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
You're friends with the laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with the basketball? The ball! The ball is my friend! The ball is my friend. Yo, Mike TD, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. This is what you call animism, where a soul dwells in all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, got in my way. I was trying to find things out, being all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually,
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all going to play out from the start. Nani?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
yep.
Well, I mean, the data and the laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward. In honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
This guy fucking sucks, dude. Sneaking into the network is just too personal, you know? I do a little reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help. And for that, he was killed. Punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death was so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can go even lower. His death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, okay? They all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're like Superman, just like unreasonably upset.
Well,
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that,
uh-huh.
I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
There's still a bit left of Sakura's note. Do I have your attention? Okay, then here we go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina, there's something I'd like to tell you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school. What? Clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind on and off the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think that what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and you would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so the book club is dismissed for the day. I hate this guy so much.
What?
You can't just stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't friggin' know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it.
Huh?
But...
Too bad.
Heh. Sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me say this to the mastermind. I'm not gonna lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. What a stubborn loser, huh? She'll fight you? Well, whatever. Musclehead has to say.
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try getting some rest, you know? Reconsider how you approach your school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Hate this guy, dude. That was sad, man. She should have stayed with us. What was that about? Last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school did something to us.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to my body? Oh, yeah!
Who?
Hey,
Answer me, what did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? I mean, plant a bomb, and if we try to leave the school, the sensor goes off. That's totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. Can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
Monika's gone.
But...
What do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh yeah,
um,
let's get out of here. What? I am... Dial that ego. This guy is like... He's like a masterclass in hypocrisy. How dare you tell somebody to dial their ego back? Dial back that ego a bit, girl. From like a Harvard professor of egoism. Kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would have never lost that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
I get what you mean. Then I'll try. Huh? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I call you a sleazeball because you are a sleazeball.
I see.
Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder why you don't have any friends!
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse, give and take. Me. Okay. That's how it is for now. Woo! This freaking game, man. Return to the world of Hope Speak Academy. Okay. Time kept marching on.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
That was crazy. The night still wasn't over. A voice. I could hear a voice. What? Key up? Wake up? Huh? Oh shit!
Kyoko?
Are you gonna fucking kill me?
Yes, it's me.
I would rather die than fuck. I'm just putting that out there right now. Yo, Wicked Knight Albo, thank you very much for the thank you very much for the super chat. In one translation, Hina calls Togs a four-eyed lemon. Togs? Togami? That's pretty good.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
I was wide awake. What are you doing in here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up? Oh, I see. Wait, but my door.
Whew.
It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
You don't have to overreact like that every time you're scared. What time is it?
Correct.
3 in the morning? It's 3 a.m. Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Alright, I'm gonna save. We're gonna call it. This game is pretty good. Don't make me play a rhythm game. Don't make me do it. Good thing he doesn't sleep naked. From now on, until I die, I will sleep naked. Got him. Okay. Who do I want to raid? Oh, let's do Omina. Is there anybody else? Hold on. Yeah. I think I need a new keyboard. This one, I'm not too crazy about because there's no space between anything. It's kind of shit. I'll get a new keyboard. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. I miss Hifumi. YouTube, as always, you guys are my favorite, and I miss Hifumi. That's all. I just want you guys to know that I miss him and I think about him every day. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.